Sup Nerds, free 99 here, having a nibble at Wallfront, a medieval tower defense roguelike. It's being developed and published by Yajirushi. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find a link in the description. Let's barricade in! Alright, so use diamonds for upgrades. That's good to know. I don't know if we have any. We got a bank. Structure focused on increasing revenue, savings, and diamond earnings. Can we do anything with this? It doesn't look like it. We have 0 diamonds. It costs some to upgrade. Anything here? No. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Wow, a bunch of things locked. That's kind of cool. Let's just start the defense, I guess. Go to the barracks and complete your team. Okay, we do have to do something. These ones have a fancy border around them, so I'm assuming this is our starting team, maybe? What do we have to deal with? We got a master. Gives 1 to 5 experience to a random ally. They do deal 1 to 6 melee damage. Allies in front receive 2 to 30 HP. Allies rear receives attack. That's cool. We've got a banker? Like money bank? Yeah, at the start of the wave, receive 1 to 5 gold, plus 1 to 5 gold max. Okay. Cleric heals ally with the lowest HP. Blacksmith increases attack HP of random ally. That's a bit too random. Attacker HP. So far, I like the idea of a hero. So we'll put them in that slot, I guess. We've got a mage, launches 1 to 5 projectiles at nearest enemy, dealing half damage. Dealing half damage sounds horrible. Oh, okay, so attack is how much damage they do. Range is if they have any sort of like, well, ranged. If they're not melee ranged, I guess. Throws a boomerang that deals half the attack damage per hit. The return damage is elemental. And I'm guessing that's wind elemental? We've got arcane, we've got light, we've got fire. Explodes. Good to know. Kamikaze. So they themselves explode, causing 10 to 50 times the attack damage in the area, then self-destructs. I don't know if that's any good. Can block 1 to 5 enemy hits with the warrior. And then we got sets the platform ahead on fire. What are you? Pyromancer. Causing burning melee attacks burn enemies. I mean, that seems fun. Ally in front receives health. So what is like a high health unit? 19? We've got, I guess, you go there. And then can we fill in the rest? I guess we can. So we'll just fill in the rest. I'm not sure if these 3 matter, but we got everybody, so let's go ahead and start the defense. Select an artifact. Okay. Hero? Is that supposed to be an H? Hero range attacks deal additional damage equal to 1% of enemy's maximum health. So this is like a boss killer. We've got arcane units gain attack constantly, which is reset at the end of the wave. Ah, okay, okay. So it resets at the end of the wave, but while the wave is happening, they get stronger and stronger. Water units have a barrier that negates 1 attack, receiving 10% chance to trap an enemy. I'm not sure if I saw any water. I like the idea of having a god killer, so we'll take the claws. Dismiss 1 unit from the field. Start wave 1 artifacts. We can review our artifacts. Knuckles of Judgment. Have new units in the store. Cost 1. Okay, so this is re-rolling the shop. We've got $5. Does it say how much you buy for? I don't see it anyway. So we'll just go one here. It's a buck. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Can we move you after the fact? We cannot. So that's good to know. Can we replace you? Is that a thing? We cannot. Okay. We are learning here. We are learning. So you want to go there to make you gain health. We could dismiss one unit, but we don't really have the money for it. So let's just start with what we have. Money does carry over, which is great. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I'm clicking on it and it's not doing anything. Oh, we can move the camera. Okay. A and D, or these arrows, help you move the camera back and forth. I was wondering why nothing was happening. Looks like we have some units passing through because we did not block every single aisle. So that sucks for us. Luckily, the wall did not go down. It still has 95 health. Let's put a warrior here. Let's put the hero here. And then I guess we'll put another hero here. We want them in the middle anyways. Reroll costs 1. I'm okay with that. We've got the pyromancer. We did want this. So we'll put you, I guess, here. We'll put you here for now. And then we'll hit next wave. So we do have little dudes coming in. Hovering over them does show what they can do. So I guess these take out 0.6 of our health. And they have 0.8 health, if I'm reading that right. And they have a movement speed of 1.4. Anyway, here comes our units. They're getting murdered, which is really great for us. So far, so good. That unit just burnt to death, which is insane. There goes our pyro. Shot into the wrong lane. Yes, they do lose, like, basically 1 health. Oh no, our little dude died. Okay. So our dudes do have a health bar. Oh, that's gonna go through. That sucks. Does this really not do anything? I guess not. We could fast forward this a bit. They do revive at the end of the wave. That's good to know. That's good to remember. We'll put the pyromancer there. We'll hit the reroll because I don't think we care for these. We will go ahead and delete you so we can put up a warrior. Another pyromancer hits the field. We have 2 left. You cost 2 to reroll, which is the last of our money. So let's just start wave 3. A bit of fire on the ground. That's very nice. Unfortunately, only 1 dude's gonna walk into them. It does kill them though, so I'll take it. And here comes the rest of our team. Nice damage, nice damage. A bit more flames on the ground. Our guy does fall, but the second dude is falling as well. Do you take him out? Awesome, perfect. So we can put 1 more here. And I guess we can start leveling up the heroes? Is that what we can do? Yes. They gain XP. That wasn't a whole lot of XP. So I'm guessing it takes a lot to level 1 up. It does. Okay. So then we're leveling you up, so we guess we can level you up now. And then let's see what happens if you hit level 2, maybe? Not enough. Let's go ahead and start wave 4. Bunch of fire coming down. Here comes the enemy. Leveling up from level 1 to level 2 should really not cost this much. I feel like the early levels should be basically free. We survived that, which is great. We can finally fill in the rest of our team here. So you finally level up. It gains a small boost. Just a very small boost. Little disappointing, to be honest. Let's go ahead and start wave 5 now. I'm not really sure what this does. I'm clicking on it and it's not really doing anything. I see F1 for help now. Maybe it'll tell us something cool. We can check it out after this wave. Oh, we get a buff. Enemies who touch his fallen body will be poisoned. His fallen body. Who's him? Increase max HP based on current wave. Or revive with 1/5 of max HP. We're still at 94 health. I'll take the HP based on current wave. Oh, we can only give it on one dude, really? That kind of sucks. We'll put it on you, I guess. Sure. We've got $7. Let's see what F1 actually has in store. So, unit information, which is really nice to have. Blue icons equal allied target, red icons enemy target. Skills occur directly on the target. These don't really say a whole lot. Okay, sure, that was insightful. Not. Pyromancer can go in there. Warrior, you've already leveled up, so I guess we'll start leveling up the other dude. We'll do this, we'll do this. And then we'll hit the reroll for 1. Try to get you leveled up. This was supposed to be somebody else. Oh well. That's fine. They're all gonna level up eventually anyways. I was trying to get like at least one level 2 in each aisle. But obviously that's not gonna happen now. The bottom aisle will be a little bit worse. We are surviving, which is great. That's a new dude. Has 10 health. Fortunately for us, they will be burning. Hopefully that's enough to keep them dead. And they're gone. So we'll finish you up. Level 2. And then you're the one that we've been leveling up. We could reroll for 1, but that's not really much. So we'll just start this again. Doesn't seem to be any new enemy. Oh, we got a wolf rider here. That's kind of cool. Let's see if they just burn to death. They do, sort of. Burning did a lot of damage to them. Okay, so there are burning pyres where this dude is about to walk through, which is really great. They're down to 1.6 and then they fall. So now I guess we should start leveling up somebody in the bottom lane. Who has... Have none of you leveled up actually? No. So then we'll get you to level 2. Perfect. I like the little bandana. I just realized that they look slightly different once they have leveled up. So that's cool. Let's hit next wave. Again, I'd love to know what this actually means. It looks like an ability that we could trigger, but I'm like left and right clicking and it's not really doing anything. I'm holding click and dragging and it doesn't do anything either. So far so good. We haven't diversified the team at all, but I think that's because all of our slots are filled. That's fine. These look like the type of units we would want anyways. You're not really leveled up yet, so maybe we should start leveling up your guy. We got a wolf rider with armor now. Luckily, they are getting burnt. Unfortunately, they have a lot of health. Ooh, they took down our dude, but they do die to the second dude. So that's really good for us. Nothing else gets by, which is great. One last remaining. They're about to get burnt, and now they're slowly trickling in health. Our warrior did die, but we did survive. Now they've got a silver bandana. Really cool, really cool. You were the one that we were leveling up, and then you can level up. Perfect. Reroll once. I think you can get to level 2 now. That's great. And then who should we work on? Well, I mean, there's only one left, honestly. There you go. Hit next wave. Wave 10 is usually like a special wave. Maybe there's a boss coming into this one. So far, nothing. Our people are surviving, which is great. There's a lot of fire on the ground. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to the lane that they're on. We can add a new warrior. Increase attack HP of a random ally. I'm not entirely sure if this is permanent, so I don't really want to use them. But we'll take them anyways. Which pyromancer are we working on? None of them? So then I guess we'll just start working on the top one. Work our way down. The warrior is also not really being worked on, so we'll start with the bottom one. Work our way up. Hit next wave, wave 11. Anything new? Anything different? Still the same enemies from the looks of it. Luckily, they are dying. There's one big dude up here, but that's about it. None of our guys are gonna fall, I don't believe, which is great for us. And they're gone. Perfect. Who did we... The bottom one. The bottom one is what we started on. Let's reroll. We got a blacksmith now. Again, this formation is working, so I see no reason not to just stick with it. Let's go ahead and hit the next wave. Nothing new, same old enemies. There was that wolf one that just died. I don't think this is a scary one. We should win this pretty easily. Oh, that was all of it. Select an artifact. We get a brand new artifact. Wind units. I don't think we have any wind. We do not. Units in the last row receive 10 attack that decays over time. Or enemies spawn with 10% slowdown. So decaying over time sucks. This is a permanent slowdown, which means they should be able to take more damage as they're running through the fire. We'll take the... Oh, that is not what I meant. What were you? Foot irons. It's called foot irons. We'll get you to level 2. The blacksmith pointless. The hero is almost there. We already wasted a reroll. Let's just save the money and continue. Oh, the slow isn't forever. Unfortunately, the slow is not forever. That sucks. It didn't say for like 10 seconds. It just said they're slowed. Okay. We've got the wolf rider. They do perish, as do the rest of them. We can level up another warrior here. I guess we'll start with you. We can hit the reroll. We've got you becoming level 2, which is great for us. And then you're starting to get leveled up. We could reroll here. Hope that every single one of them is buyable. They are not. We'll start at the top, I guess. Ooh, that's gonna take a while to level up. I'm guessing you take 10 to get to level 3. Just from how little that filled up. Let's go ahead and start wave 4 here. Unfortunately, we don't have super long range. But the fire is almost worth it. Double Wolf Rider is kind of crazy. Is our guy going to go down? 0.5 health? They do go down. There goes our second dude. Congratulations, Pyro, you took him out, but now there's two in front of you. See, this is the issue of having the fires go to random lanes. There's gonna be a catch where one of the lanes are gonna be naked. Attacks that cut have a 10% chance to cause bleeding. When acting, light units have a 10% chance of creating a flash that heals. Do we have light units? Flex support melee? Which, if we hit F1, skill occurs directly on target. Is that what the blue thing means? Or what is this one? Skills travel in one or more forward directions. Okay. That doesn't really say which one is a light unit. Or does that mean like the element light? Water units have a barrier. None of these are good. Is there a reroll? It doesn't look like it. So I guess you blow, you cut, you cut. So we'll take the knife. The still kiss, number 1. Steel kiss. You're getting leveled up. There's really no reason to reroll, so we'll just start. Anything new? It doesn't look like it. Same old, same old. We've got fire in every single lane, so that's really nice. Bunch of new guys, nothing new. They're dying before they even get to our paladins, which is great, or our warriors. There's the wolf rider. Did I slow things down accidentally? Because this looks like we're back to 1x speed. Luckily, the wave is almost over. We've got 2 stragglers left. Hopefully the fires will remain up as they go by. Are you gonna die anytime soon? And you're dead. And you're dead. There we go. Yes, I somehow accidentally hit the 1x again. We are working on you to level up. And then we are working on the very top dude to level up. Hit the reroll. I wonder what level 3 will actually do, or is it just more stats? There we go, this is better. We've got 2 buff dudes. We've got a wolf rider with some armor on. Fortunately, they are burning. Our warriors are standing still. Or standing firm, I should say. Muscly dudes, not really doing much to break through. Mini goblins, just dying. So you still need to be level 2. And then you're being leveled up. We can hit the reroll once here. Ooh, can we finally see what a level 3 is? And I don't think so. I think we're 1 off. Oh no, we have exactly enough. So they give 7 health to the front and 4 to the back, which is the bigger buff. So that's cool. Pyromancers at level 2 shoot 2 flames at enemies, which is nice. Wave 17. I'm not really sure if these waves go infinite or if there is a set number. So far so good though. We haven't really lost health except for the beginning. We're still at 94. Unfortunately, the minions haven't really upgraded much since we started. And there goes the last one. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Welcome to level 2. They can now block 2 enemy hits, so that's nice. I think I'm just gonna go to wave 20 here. I'm pretty sure I've seen everything that this game has to offer. It's very basic, very minimal, but that's not such a bad thing. I feel like with something basic like this, the developer can take it in one of many different possibilities. Oh, a brand new guy. Look at you. Fully armored dude. Fully armored, like, buff dude. Unfortunately, you will burn like the rest of them. But yeah, it's a good skeleton, I want to say. I am hopeful on how far this game will go, especially if they can create some very unique units. Should we reroll here? I don't think so. Let's just go. Wave 19, anything new? Hopefully a few more variety in the enemy will happen sometime soon. There were a lot of locked like units, so there is variety in that sense that the developer has already decided upon. If they can keep them unique, if they can keep them fresh, I think this game could be something. But yeah, this is going to be the final wave, at least for me. Anything new? Anything crazy? Maybe a boss or two? It's a long wave at the very least. Unfortunately, unless you're one of the wolf riders, you don't really get to the to our minions here thanks to the fire. Select a buff. Increase attack based on current wave. Enemies who touch this fallen body will be poisoned, or generates gold equal level when troop is defeated. I mean, that's cool, but we do have a max of 10. We'll give you damage, even though it's not really gonna matter a whole lot. Did I just see an arrow hit her, dude? Has that been happening this entire time? Because I've been hearing the... what's the word for it? I've been hearing the sound effect of something like an arrow being shot, but I've never really noticed until now. Ooh, can we get any of you actually leveled up? And I don't think the answer is yes. Well, actually, yes, we can. Hey, welcome to level 3. Sweet. And then we can, like, sort of get you partway. But yeah, we're out of money. And, I'm sure I've seen everything that this game has to offer already. Again, it's a very good start to something that could potentially become very cool. This is Wallfront. If you want to check it out yourself, maybe get further than I have, maybe dig deeper into what the developer has already put in the game, you can find a link in the description. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.